Welcome to my YouTube channel, VB Academy of Commerce and Business Studies. I am Dr. Vijayagiri Bhikshapati, Head Department of Commerce, SRR Government Arts and Science College, Karimnagar, Telangana, India. My email address is bbjagiri@gmail.com. I am going to deliver a lecture on Business Statistics 1 for BCom second year third semester students. The lecture is Business Statistics using Excel 2016. Earlier we have seen all the chapters by using manual methods, by calculating and as usual methods by pen and paper like that. So now we are going to use the MS Excel, Microsoft Excel for the purpose of the business statistics. The MS Excel is a spreadsheet which has the rows and columns, and it is used for data processing, and there are functions called functions. Okay, functions. Functions. In 2016, it is also mentioned formulas. Functions is the famous word. Okay, so you can insert a function for various things, including statistical processing. Okay, so we use an example data for illustration purpose, and we'll calculate mean, median, mode. These are called basic averages, right? Basic averages. The command or syntax for 2006 Excel 16 Excel is Excel commands. These are Excel syntax or commands. Commands or syntax. Syntax. Okay. So average is the used for mean. This is mean means arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Okay. So AM or X bar, we can call it as X bar. Median, we know we have calculated in this way median, and it is a positional average, right? This is the Excel formula or syntax. This is average for Excel. So for mode also, it is a mode. Okay, we first will go according to the PPTs, then we calculate the what we call direct Excel. Okay, Discord. Yes, now we'll deal with the data. This is the data. I reduce, simplify so that you can have taken the 50 students data 50 students data of their marks in the business statistics subject, one subject, and their attendance for the classes. So these are the two variables have been taken. One variable is called marks in statistics, marks obtained in the statistics subject. The next one is called their attendance for the classes. The attendance for the classes. Okay. So we'll go with each and each formula one by one. So these are from A1 to A51. Okay, the range is A1 to A51. A1 to A51. That is the range we use it for. Then this is B. B B2 B1 means the one is given the name attendance for the classes. So hence B2 to B51 is for attend with regarding to the variable called attendance. Okay, we'll do one calculation. We'll find first. Okay, so this is the data. Sequentially we'll find these are the values we are going to these are the commands we are going to um, do calculations using the Excel 2016. Okay, say count n is nothing other than count is equal to n. Okay, so number of students, since it is the marks of the students, they are called number of students. How many total number of students, that is called count is calculated. Okay, so this is with regarding to the first column, that is variable marks variable. Then next one is we'll take attendance variable. Actually there is no relation. We are so far for finding out mean or median or like that, so we don't require these two columns, two variables. Why we are taking is calculating one number or two numbers, whatever it may be, it is very easy for the computer. Okay, so hence we deal we deal okay, we deal with these two. First we'll do with marks. Okay, marks, I am just putting a different color so that we can easily identify. Is it okay? I am putting, since it is yellow, Okay, since this attendance variable having, here we have taken pink variable, pink color, so we'll use the same here also, so that it is very convenient to understand. Very easy to understand. Okay, we'll do, now we'll do, what we'll do is forget about the second variable, that is attendance variable, for the time being. First we'll do with the single variable called statistics. Okay, this is with regarding to statistics. Right, this is, so we'll use the command count itself. So let us see the functions. Functions are this one: insert a function fx. So like we have different functions here, starting with financial, logical, text to date and time, lookup, preference, mathematics and trigonometric, and more functions. Out in the more functions we have statistics, engineering, cube, information, compatibility, web, etc. is there. We want only statistics. Is it okay? There are a lot of functions available. They may be used by uh, statisticians for high end and low end purposes. So we use here for time being some of the important functions, such as what I said, the count. Count is a function. Is it okay? Count, count starts with, so here you simply put count. Here the take A2, select the A2 and drag the cursor so that up to 51, item number 51 covers. Is it okay? Then we'll take the answer. Okay, so how many students are there? As I said, there are 50 students. So the number is tallied here. Okay, so what is the formula? Count A2 colon A51. Is it okay? Now the same is calculated automatically if you just drag for B, since as it is B2 to B51 is for students attendance for the classes, the same is having 50 to 50 students. Okay, so next we'll go to the, we do one thing, instead of taking every time this one, just I'll explain first. Okay, mean is equal, as I said, MEAN, mean is equal to, there is not a formula, the formula is average. Average is the formula for arithmetic mean. So instead of putting the cursor and dragging A2, you can write like that, colon A51, close it, close the bracket, then automatically you will find the answer. Okay, the same is calculated automatically for the big attendance 49.52. Since it is the immediately the secondary data has been taken, so we can see this one. So data has been taken for this one is the second column, that is B column. Okay, so like that you can calculate median. Median is equal, the function is itself is called is equal, or you can use insert function. You can use insert function. So just like we'll see insert function. So in the functions you type median. median. Yeah, you got it. Median is a function. Median, mode are equal functions having same name. Okay, cool. Then we use the same A2 to A51. A51. 51. Is it okay? Okay. So the median is 9. Mean is arithmetic mean A dot m. Arithmetic mean is 8.86. Mean is 9. So the same is for the purpose of attendance variable, it is 47. Is it okay? It is 47 is the median. We'll go to the mode. Mode is equal insert function the same way. Insert function mode, mode, you got it, mode. Then same use A2 to A51. The answer is 12. Is it okay? The answer you got is 12. So I can increase the screen also, there is no problem. Okay. So 220% I kept. So increased for, okay. So the mode is 12. The same mode for attendance is 35. Attendance variable is 35. You see B2 automatically it is taking B2 51, B2 B51. Okay, B2 B51 variables it has been calculating, so it has been taken, right? So the highlighted point is there. Then we'll go to the geometric mean. Geometric mean is the function called geomean. Geomean. Okay, geomean is a function. So the same way we have to put the data A2 A51. So geometric mean is 8.12 something continuously, but after decimal 2 points is enough for us. 8.12 if font 0. Okay, 8.120. Likewise, what is the geometric mean for attendance? 47.3035. Then we'll calculate harmonic mean. Harmonic mean is, so we'll go to the, so the what we call PowerPoint presentation, in which I have explained the mean for average. The command is average command used. Okay, this is got, so median got, mode we got, and also we got count. Count is n is equal count. Okay, so n means the frequency, number of frequency, total frequency. Total frequency is equal n. N is equal called count. Okay, the next one is, so we are using geometric mean. The geometric mean just we have calculated. Geometric mean is formula geomean. So harmonic mean formula is harmean. Is it okay? or only just geo mean, not metric like that is there. So they simplified the formula har mean. Okay, so we'll go back. We'll go back and do formula for harmonic mean. So this is easy method is if you put is equal, automatically it treats the cell as a function. Okay, you just use harmonic h, it came har, harmonic mean, harm mean. Okay, harm mean har mean, harm mean, har mean, ha mean. So then we'll put a2 colon a51. Okay, so harmonic mean how much you got? 7.32 something. Then automatically I have calculated for the BA variable also, that is attendance variable also, it is you are getting 45.08. Okay, in the same way we'll do calculation for the quartiles. Okay, we'll go to this one. Yes, so there are other this is prepared, the slide is prepared according to the syllabus containing the what we call is range. Range is it is part of dispersions chapter. Is it okay? Dispersions chapter name is dispersions. Earlier chapter name is central tendency. Dispersions chapter. In the dispersions we have one range, another one is mean deviation, another one is quartile deviation, next one is standard deviation, and also we have variance. As we know, variance is a calculation of SD, standard deviation square. Is it okay? Standard deviation square is called variance, and it is also having a command var. So standard deviation is having stdev. So a standard deviation is simply called stdev. Quartile deviation is not having a direct formula, but we have to calculate the q3 minus q1 means quartile 3 minus quartile 1 divided by q3 plus q1 like that. Okay, so we know the quartile, how to find quartiles. Quartile is quartile. We have the formula called quartile. Okay, so then what about the mean deviation? Mean deviation is having something a little bit different from its name, average deviation, average dev. Okay, range is not having direct formula, it is having we can calculate max is a formula and another one min is a formula. Max minus min is equal, you will get the called range. These are all the chapters of dispersions. Okay, so we have to calculate all these. Okay, we'll do one by one. We'll do one by one. Okay, we'll go to the first quartiles. What is the formula for quartile? Is equal to quartile q. You just put q, you will get the quartile function. You got it? Quartile. Quartile, you need to put, if you double click on that formula, you automatically it is taken. So the quartile he wanted, what is the data? A2 means the series where it is started. A2 and then A50 up to A51. There are 50 students starting from A2 to A51. Okay, then we have one more command we need to put. Quartile means 1 2 3, 1 to 0 1 2 3, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile. Okay, even we know the median is also called second quartile. We, instead of putting the median we do not require, so hence what we do is we put the one is called first quartile. Okay, one is called first quartile. You got it? First quartile, how much it is? 6 for the marks variable, then 38 for the attendance variable. The both are different variables, you just keep in mind. Okay, then the same formula is used here, but you just keep A2. Be careful while putting the the what we call the range of the data. Okay, instead of, I'll show one technique also right now. You put the dollar mark before the two number dollar, so that if you copy and paste, automatical same is copied and paste, the formula won't change. Whereas in this way, the 51. Okay, so we got it. Here what we have to do is, instead of 1 you put 3. 3 means third quartile. So it is calculated and given 12 is the third quartile and 64 is the third quartile for attendance variable. Is it okay? Then we'll go to the percentiles. Okay, so I am copying the formula, just I will change the formula itself. I don't want to change the data. Is it okay? So percentile. I don't think decile is also not having the formula. Percentile percentile Okay, percentile, you have to put the percentile much, how much you want. Is it 40%, is it 30%, is it 20%, in what percent you want? So you just put to 0 and 1, in between 0 and 1. That means, so if you want to put to 40%, put to 0.4. 0.4 is the, okay, so then this is called 40%, percentile 40. Is it okay? The same I am calculating for the second value also. Is it okay? Then we'll take the formula here also, so that we can calculate the range. So the range is a formula, as I said, range is not having any formula, hence put max is a formula where you can put minus. Min is a one more formula. Min is nothing other than minimum. Okay, so you just put okay, so you will get the answer. Okay, so maximum minus minimum. Maximum means the highest value, minimum means the least value. Okay, The largest and least values are called minimum, maximum. So mini is the number, max is the number. If you want to write, you can write here also. So what is mini, what is max? Okay, so I'll just insert one more row, cell down. Okay, so we'll put maximum. That is called large value. That is also called a large value. So max, I am using, instead of this one, max is a formula where you'll get the largest number. Is it okay? So we will copy and paste the same. We'll put instead of max, minimum. Minimum is a formula for 3. You got in the data, the third 3 is a value, and maximum. So we have the values, this one in the data. In the data, the 15 is the highest value according to the data, and the 3 is the least value according to data. You got it here, the 46th item. Okay, so you got all the maximum and minimum numbers in the data. So minimum, that is the least value, right? Largest and least, or smallest, you can call it as smallest. Okay, see both values, these are for only for variable a, that is marks only. We'll calculate the same for this one, the attendance. So maximum value in the attendance we got it 73, and the minimum is 25. Is it okay? So we calculate the same range. Range means 15 minus 3, how much it is? 13. 12. The same like that you will calculate here. So automatically max minus min is equal 48. Then we'll go to the what we calculate it the median deviation, or it is called mean deviations. Mean and median deviation are both are same. Mean deviation. Okay, so for that what we have to do is we must use, so okay, I'll take the formula first, data first, then I'll change the formula. It is very easy instead of that one. Okay, average div, average day, average deviation. Avdiv, AVE DEV. Okay, average div is equal $2 to $51. So how much it is got? 2.9 it got. Okay, the same way for the attendance purpose 12.9 is this one. Okay, we'll go for the same the quartile deviation. If you want, I'll calculate the quartile deviation also. Quartile deviation, but we need our own formula instead of that one. Okay, so as we know, we calculated what is that q1 q3 we have calculated. So what is that? Q1 is the 12, so I am just putting the number itself, minus q1 q3 minus q1. Okay, so that is quartile q3 minus q1. So I am putting a bracket so that we want deviation now. By 2 is the deviation, not coefficient. Is it okay? So we got the 3. We got the 3. If you want the deviation for mean deviation also, you can coefficient you can calculate. Is it okay? In the same way we calculated for the quartile deviation for the attendance variable. Then we'll calculate variance. Before calculating the variance, we'll calculate the standard deviation, so that standard deviation. Okay, we'll calculate standard deviation. So to calculate standard deviation, what we want STD EV, standard dev, ST dev, that's all. So the standard deviation you got is 3.48. For this data 14.72. Is it okay? Right. So now we'll calculate, we go the same standard deviation scale. First we'll try the standard deviation scale. SD okay, SD square, you think it as SD square. Square of SD. So what we do is we simply take this one, square, we do it square, return the square, do star, the same I'll putting so that you can understand easily. Is it okay? So the variance you must get like this, 12.2. Okay, so I'll calculate the variance is with the formula where VAR. Is it okay? So VAR will use the data first, so that VAR okay, did you get the same? Yes. So square of SD and variance is both are same. Is it okay? So you can find the same. I'm putting the red color so that you can easily understand. This is calculated multiplication of standard deviation. Okay, the same is will calculate for the second variable, so that is 216.86. so we calculate variance for the second variable. Is it the same? Yes, standard deviation square and variance is both are same. Now we'll go to the calculation of uh, skewness. Okay, we have any? Yes, so far we have calculated these two according to the PowerPoint. Yes. Now we'll look into the skewness. As you know, the skewness is the normal abnormality of the distribution. As you know, the data, if it is perfectly, what we call perfectly systematically flown both sides is called normal distribution. That is called symmetry. Okay, if data is not grown in this way, so this side is more and this side is very less. Okay, so in that case it is called skewed distribution. Skewed distribution. Okay, we have both side, two types. One is positive and another one is negative. Is it okay? So this is skewed, this is normal. To find that, we want the skewness. Skewness is a formula used for finding the value with the sign. Sign means positive or negative skewness. In the same way, the kurtosis. Kurtosis is the what we call it. Kurtosis is calculated for only, suppose it is assumed to be a normally distributed data. Assumed to be normally distributed data. Is it okay? Then the data, the height is called, height may vary like this and may vary like this. This is platykartic. This is mesokartic. This is leptokartic. Okay. Platy means flat. Meso means middle, average. Lepty is leap, having a peakness in the distribution epitome is called kurtosis. Is it okay? So these two are very important to find out the data normality and its what we call the symptomatic, the leptocratic or mesocratic or platocratic. Okay, then we have one more formula called correlation. Correlation means we need x and y, both variables. We need not single variable. Okay, we need two variables, as you know rightly. So far we have used, until previous slide, the skewness kurtosis, we need only one variable, that is enough for us. But to find out the correlation, we need two variables. That's why I have taken the two variables. One is called marks. Marks is one variable versus attendance. Okay, so the with heavy attendance, is it having any relation with marks? whether marks are having any relation with the attendance is found in this way. So correlation is calculated using, there are two commands. One is called correl, correl, that's only. Okay, or Pearson. So actually the Carl Pearson method only is available in the what we call the 2016 Excel individual formulas. Okay, Pearson also give the same formula, same answer. Is it okay? This is also giving. It is actually, the formula is showing Pearson momentums, but the momentum based correlation. Is it okay? So we have so far need to verify is the what we call the skewness, kurtosis, and okay, we'll do skewness first. Skewness is the formula. We'll use the same standard deviation. I'm using this form, the data, only data I'm using. So for that, I'm changing the formula here. Skewness means skewness, just skew, SQV, that's enough, SKEW. So you will get the formula for this one. The data is plus positive 0.149 or 15%, 0.15, you can call this way. This is also a positive skewness up to 11 or 12%. Is it okay? Then we'll to go into the kurtosis. Kurtosis having very simple formula, Kurt, KURT, that's all, KURT. Okay, so this is giving the minus 0.93 is giving in the negative way. Okay, so this is giving minus 1.375. Okay, so this means this, since it is less than 3 means normal, so less than 3 means it is having a platykurtic. It is also having platykurtic. Okay, so this is with regarding to the kurtosis. Okay, then we'll go to the correlation. As I said, so we use correlation formula is the same, just we correl is CORREL, correl. Okay, you will get argument entered. Okay, then array 2, we need both arrays, so we need 2 arrays. What are they? B1, not 1, B2 to B51. Okay, okay, so it is A2 to A51, comma, second array B2 to B51. Okay, is the formula got, or the answer got minus 0.07, minus, that is negative correlation. So that means if the attendance is increasing, their marks are decreasing. In this way you have to answer. Okay, so that is, so going to college is also giving a wrong indication to the students. Is it okay? So with this data, but don't use this one, I don't interpret in this way. This is just we have taken the what we called but a simple illustration data. It is not taken from any study, hence don't worry about this one. Then we'll use one more formula, that is called Pearson. So instead of Carl, we can use Pearson, P-A-R-S-O-N. Yes, Pearson. So this it is also giving the same answer. There is no problem at all. So Pearson. Okay. So it is based on the momentums. It is based on the correlation coefficient. Okay. So these two are near around same. Hence, we'll use correlation is a correlation. It is actually okay. So this is with regarding to the correlation between two variables, not single variable. Every time it is taken as two variables, hence there is no other go. Okay, so with this the Pearson value also having the same, which require both data, x data, y data, that is the marks as well as this data as well as this data, attendance data and marks data. Okay, so these are the Excel commands, individual commands. This is what Excel individual statistical commands used for calculating the statistical analysis. Okay, so I hope you understand. So I would like to repeat the same for once again. So first we need some data. The data is this way. This is the data. Okay. So I took the 50 students data, right? So the data is taken for two important variables. One is marks in a subject and their attendance, the students' attendance to the classes. So this is verified whether there is having any link or like that. So here we calculated all statistical topics since from the beginning of the basic arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean and HM. Geometric mean and HM are used called special averages. They are used for a specific purposes called what we call is growth rates and special acceleration, etc. Okay, the quartiles and percentiles, quartiles, deciles and median are called positional averages. So they are also calculated, and we have calculated minimum, maximum, that is to find what is the least amount and least value and the highest value in the data. Then we have calculated range. Okay, so L minus S. Okay, then we calculated average deviation, that is called mean deviation. It is also calculated. Then quartile deviations we have calculated, variance we have calculated, then standard deviation we have calculated. So standard deviation square is equal to is variance, it is proved. Then skewness is calculated and kurtosis is calculated. The last chapter consisting the correlation, Karl Pearson correlation also covered. So with this, the unit to the entire all 5 units of semester 3 unit semester 3 become second year students, entire data has been calculated with a single example. One example have been taken and tested with Excel 2016. Okay, so I hope you understood. I hope you understood well. Then it is time to close. Thank you one and all. Please subscribe my YouTube channel VB Academy of Commerce and Business Studies. Thank you. Thank you once again.